Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I thought I would share with you my top tips for party planning. If you're like me and you're a bit of a saddo and you quite like party planning and get a little bit overexcited about it and spend way too much money, then this is the video for you. So I did a carnival theme party for Charlie a few months ago for his second birthday party, and it got a lot of love on Instagram and Facebook and my blog, and I did a little vlog on it as well, so I will link any videos regarding the party below. But I thought I would share with you my tips for party planning. It can be quite stressful, it can be quite overwhelming, and can be quite expensive as well. So these would be my tips for a stress-free, relatively, and cheap party. So yeah, my first tip would be to choose a theme. Once you've got a theme for your party, you're kind of on the road to planning. So like I said, I did a carnival theme for Charlie's party. Last year I did a Frozen party for Elise's 4th birthday, and this year she would like a ballerina party, which is proving quite difficult to plan and get, you know, things for, because it seems to be quite an American kind of thing, trust her. So I'm finding it quite difficult, so I'm having to get my craft on, which I will share in another video, all the bits and pieces that I'm planning on doing. But yeah, decide on a theme, and then that will play part in the kind of decorations you get, maybe what food, your venue, all that kind of stuff. So my second tip would be to decide on how many people you want. Decide if you're just going to keep it family, friends. This might depend on how old your child is. If they're quite little, it's mainly probably going to be family. If they're of school age, like Elise is now, they're probably going to want the whole class, which is 30 children. So yeah, have a think about how many people you want, which then will play a part in your venue, which is my third tip for party planning: deciding on your venue. Have a think whether you want to be brave enough and have it in your home. I had Charlie's party at my house. We probably had about 15 people total, and that was a mixture of adults and children. It wasn't too bad actually. It was a really nice day, so I did most of it outside. But with Elisa's party I hired a village hall. But there are other places that you can hire, a lot of leisure centres. You can sometimes just hire the hall, or they do party packages that you can hire. That some places have soft play available, bouncy castles, swimming parties. So have a think about, again, once you've decided on your theme, whether, you know, going for a leisure centre party that's got the bouncy castle included and soft play included works well for your theme, and obviously how many children you've got coming, because some of those places have a 10 or 15 child minimum, I think. So regardless of how many you've got coming, you're going to be charged for that amount. So that would be my tip for venue. My fourth tip would be entertainment. Have a think whether you are up for the challenge of entertaining possibly up to 30 children. Again, depending on your theme, whether you want to go for a disco, like a DJ, a magician, if you're going to be hiring face painters, if you want a bouncy castle, if you're going to hire equipment to keep them entertained instead of a person. I'm not from Devon, but I live in Devon, and I cannot recommend Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo enough. I used them last year, and I will be using them this year as well. They are a company that do, what's the word? You know, all the Disney princesses, Spider-Man, Batman, Captain America, all those sorts of things, and they come and entertain your children in various different ways. So we had Queen Elsa last year, and she came and did a meet and greet. She took photos with the children, she brought birthday cake out, and played various party games, bought all the prizes, and the children were in absolute awe of her. And this year I'm hiring them as Ballerina Barbie, which is a little surprise for Elise. She doesn't know she's coming, and she will be doing a mini dance lesson with them, because she just wants all girls this year, and playing party games and doing photos with them and doing the birthday cake. And it is money well spent. I mean, they're not the cheapest things to hire, but you then can just sit down, with a coffee or a tea or even a glass of wine if you want, and just relax. I personally think at that age they want entertaining. So again, depending on the theme of your party and, you know, budget, then that's something to look into. But I will leave the link to Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo in the description box below. So if you are from Devon, check them out. They are really, really good. My next tip would be to decide on food. Again, if you are doing a leisure centre party and doing a party package, quite often the food will come included and it's just a hot or a cold option. If you are doing it from home or you're hiring a village hall, I would really recommend sandwich platters. I ordered some last year for my children's christening from Marks and Spencer's. They are kind of the more pricier end, but I just really liked the fillings that they and the options that they offered. You can also order cakes and fruit platters and you know, ones with sausage rolls, pork pies, all that kind of thing. So anything you can think of for a birthday party or just a party, you can order. It's not just Marks and Spencer's, Sainsbury's, Tesco, sometimes your local bakeries will do them, and it just really eliminates the stress. And when I worked it out how much, you know, I needed to buy, all the different fillings, the time it was going to take me, it was just worth paying the kind of, I think it was an extra £5 or £10 just for the stress-free and, you know, not having to worry about making 30 lots of sandwiches for 30 kids. You know, the morning or the night before the party. All you need to do is normally order a few days previous to your party. You pick a time to pick it up. It is all laid out in a throwaway platter thing with a lid, and boom, you're done. It just is so much easier personally. So that would be my tip. Obviously, if that's not what you want to do, consider whether you want to do hot food or cold food. For Charlie's party, because it was at home and not that many people, we did hot dogs and popcorn and an ice cream station, and that just worked really well for that kind of themed party, because, you know, you'll get like hot dogs, don't you, at the carnival, so it really itchy nose. Tip number 6, decide, this is kind of like 2 in 1 really, think about decorations, party supplies like party bags. I would really recommend using sites like Amazon, eBay, Instagram and Facebook shops. You can get some really good deals there, and I'm a massive fan of like the bargain shops like The Range, B&M, Home Bargains, I wonder what that was then, yeah, Wilkinson's, all those kinds of places are really, really good for, I swear I just had a bang in my house. I'm the only one here, apart from the puppy. It's fine. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Home Bargains, B&M stores for, yeah, party bags, decorations, balloons, all that kind of stuff you can get from those places, and you can keep the cost down by going to places. Oh, and Poundland are brilliant for napkins, just kind of all the crap you're going to throw away. Like, there's no point in spending a lot of money on plates that they're just going to throw away. But, you know, things like banners and, you know, you might want to spend a bit extra on your party bags. I definitely check out, yeah, eBay, Amazon, Home Bargains, places like that. They're really good. Tip number 7 would be invitations. Depends what you want. Sometimes you can just go to places like Card Factory, get a pack of 20 invites for £1, you're sorted. If you want to go for more of like a personalised invitation with maybe your child's picture on it, or done out in the theme of your birthday party, I would really recommend Vistaprint. I've just ordered some for Elisa's birthday. I've used them many times before. Also eBay are really good for personalised invitations, and again Instagram and Facebook shops. Normally you can get quite a good deal with those. My final tip would be Pinterest. Pinterest. I love Pinterest. You can follow me on Pinterest. I think my name is The Mummy Life with an X on the end and a capital T, but I will leave the link to my Pinterest below. I do all my party planning on there. And to be honest, I probably should have done this as my first tip, because that's where I get all my ideas from. I'll type in things like girl's 5th birthday party and all the different themes come up, ideas for crafting, and there's some really good tutorials on there for making different things so that you don't have to go out and spend a fortune for your party to look amazing. And I definitely took a lot of inspiration for Charlie's birthday party from Pinterest. And oh, actually, yeah, probably the biggest one, especially if you're married to my husband, a budget. Definitely set a budget and then maybe add a bit more onto that, because I always go way over budget. But in all seriousness, you can massively get carried away, so I would have in mind a budget. Or actually, yeah, maybe that should be the last tip, because I would maybe plan it all and then think, right, how much now is all of this going to cost, and then start to be realistic. I mean, I can get all carried away, and then I do have to kind of rein myself in a little bit and think, she doesn't really need a whole like entrance balloon thing, and Charlie doesn't need a clown at our house because he's 2. So yeah, I did have to kind of calm myself down a little bit. But yeah, Pinterest, that would probably be the best tip I could give you. Go on Pinterest the hell out of your party, because and then share it on Pinterest, because that's what it's all about. There's so many other mums on there that not mums but just people in general share their party ideas. I've put mine on, now people are repinning my pins, and that's just, you know, where we get all our ideas from, and sharing is caring and all that. But yeah, I hope you have found this video interesting. If you've got any questions about party planning or want to know where anything else, or where I get some bits from, but I will leave the video to the haul I did for a carnival party, and also the vlog of Charlie's party, so you can kind of see how it all looked set up. And I'm just still in the process of getting bits and pieces for Elise's ballerina party, so once I've got everything and I've started crafting and making bits, I will do a video on how I make the bits that I'm making, and also a haul video on where I've got everything from. But that is all from me in this video. A lot of info in this video. But yeah, if you are in the middle of party planning like myself, happy planning, get yourself on Pinterest and checking out those bargain shops, and also Facebook and Instagram shops, because there's some little gems on there made by some really lovely people. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.